Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how we make our very own Play-Doh. It is super easy, no cook. Just need a KitchenAid mixer with a paddle attachment, and that's about it. Super easy. Even little Isabel here can help me do it. First, for supplies, you're going to need about 2 cups of flour. It doesn't need to be exact, but just about 2 cups of flour. I have about 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar, a 1/4 cup of salt, 2 tablespoons of oil, food coloring here, and I actually have essential oil. We'll talk about that later. And then this is going to be 1 cup of boiling water, so I'll use my kettle at the last minute to fill that for 1 cup of boiling water. So what you're gonna do first is just go ahead and add all of the ingredients into the bowl. We love Play-Doh here because you can just use it in so many different ways. It has kind of that sensory experience with the creativity and artistic experience. You can use it for fun, you can use it for learning. It's just so versatile. We really, really love Play-Doh.
I have a video on all different kinds of ways to play with Play-Doh, so check the description box for that too. And if you're having your little one help you with the hot water, make sure you are being careful and helping them so that they don't burn themselves.
Once you have it all in there, you're gonna just mix it low at first so that the flour doesn't splash everywhere. And once it gets mixed a little bit, you can turn it up on medium.
Okay.
Go ahead, turn it on medium. You can also add a couple drops of food coloring if you wish. And then additionally, I'm gonna add the essential oil. I just do like a drop, just to give it a little bit of scent. The whole mixing process will take probably about 2 minutes. Once it comes out, you have this beautiful consistency here. It's so easy to mold. This will last about 3 months in your refrigerator if you store it in an airtight container or bag or something. And you can make as many colors as you want. Today we did purple, but I would start with the lighter colors in case, you know, any of the coloring gets in your bowl. Start with like the yellow, then go to orange, you know, then red, you know, like something like that. That way if the colors do mix, that it doesn't have to do that. So you don't have to clean your bowl. I think it is okay if it gets on the side. It's not gonna ruin it on the next color. It'll be fine. But that's just a tip to start with those colors. I just love the texture of the homemade Play-Doh. I like it more than Play-Doh that you can buy. I just think it's so soft, and when it first comes out, because of that boiling water we used to kind of activate it all, it's nice and warm, so it's really nice in the winter time. And you can do, like I said, any colors, but also you can do tons of different scents. So I did lavender because we made purple, so I thought that went well together, but we have all different kinds of essential oils. We have orange, we have thyme, so maybe I would do green for thyme or orange with orange. I could also do spices. So you could do about 1 teaspoon of a spice for this recipe. So for example, in the fall, I like to do a pumpkin. And so I will do orange, and then I'll put a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice in there. And then we have like pumpkin Play-Doh. And one of my favorite things to do is make just a regular undyed batch, like, so you could see before it was like a light brown color, and we'll use that as maybe cookies or a pie crust, and then we'll have the colored one with the scent, and we could make, say, pumpkin pie. We could put the orange pumpkin kind of stuff in our brown, and it really smells like a pumpkin pie. So that's just a really kind of cool way to add more than 1 scent into your play, which is really good for kids and their learning and ways to activate different things. Because if you didn't know, kids retain things better when more than 1 sense is activated at the same time. So whether it's feel and smell, or touch and hearing, or something like that. So when there's more than 1 involved, they learn better. And this is just, Play-Doh is just such a good way to do that. I actually have a whole video on ways to play with Play-Doh, so if you need some more ideas, check the link below. This is a pretty good blob of Play-Doh here. As you can see, like, it is pretty big. So if you had just a tub of Play-Doh, I imagine it'd be like 1/3 of the size of this ball. So you could really kind of separate this and make 3 different colors from this one recipe. That's totally up to you. It makes a pretty good batch. So I have 3 kids, so I kind of like the bigger batch and just to have it, then we don't have to make it as often, that sort of thing. But you could take this and make multiple colors from it if you wanted. And I just did different shades of purple so that we can learn a little bit about that little learning exercise on what do we do. I had started with this, and then I said, if we add red, what happens? If we add blue, what happens? So it just, we were just doing some learning, and now all 3 of them have their own ball to play. So the recipe really does make a good size batch of Play-Doh. You can do at least 3 colors, and they're really good size balls. More than, I would say, 1 container of Play-Doh in 1 ball. And I do like this because so many ages can play with it. Like all of my kids from, you know, ages 9 months to however old can play with Play-Doh. And this is a good recipe because the flour in it, the hot water will cook it. So it is not like eating exactly raw flour. However, I would still say it's not like edible. You don't want to just eat this. So I would say it's maybe taste safe. If your baby puts it in their mouth, it's not going to hurt them, but it's still not probably safe enough to eat. And it depends on the oil or the spice that you would put in it. If you use a food grade essential oil, then it would still be good. If you use just kind of an oil you could buy off Amazon that is not like for internal consumption, then it would not be safe. So you just want to be careful when you're using the food colorings, the essential oils, the things like that, that if you have a child who might put something in their mouth, that it would still remain safe for them. So that is just something I would mention. And other than that, just have fun playing with your Play-Doh. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.